You like cash, you like speed, you like stomach-wrenching twisted turns, well, man, you've come to the right place. Do you think you'd do pretty well if I offered you a big old pile of cash just for answering a few questions? Think again, my friends, because today's contestants on this game show not only have to think fast, but they gotta do it while they're riding on that. The best part is you don't know you're actually on a game show until you sit in the seat. Surprise, you're on BrainRush.
Check it out. We can see this whole park on surveillance. Now, my cohort Sarah is hanging out in line to see what's going on. And any second now, someone is gonna sit down in our car, then it's game on. Let me give you the rundown for today. The level 1 coaster will have 3 people duke it out, and only 2 of the highest earners will go on. Then in level 2, games get tougher. Only 1 will survive that and go on to level 3, which is mind-blowing fast. That final player can walk home with over $5,000 in their pocket.
Now let's push the start button and get level 1 rolling on a ride I like to call Boomerang.
Hurling you 11 stories up, the Boomerang rockets you at 48 miles per hour down 875 feet of twisted metal. All you have to do is concentrate on our questions while your body takes 5 G's of force as you are turned upside down 6 times. Think our players can handle it? Let's find out.
We can see on surveillance that there are plenty of people in line ready to throw down in our game today.
Come on, you can admit it. You're a little scared?
No. You look nervous, man.
I'm good.
You good?
I have like so much energy. I'm like
You
ready.
sure you're good?
I'm ready.
Oh man, you better be good because right now you're a contestant on BrainRush. BrainRush, the only game show that takes place on a high-speed moving roller coaster.
I want to play.
I want to play. Let's switch seats so I can play.
No, I'm good.
All right, good. He's ready to go. Let's go. So, what's your name?
My name is Vin.
You're Vin?
Yes.
If you had $1 million, what would you spend it on?
I would spend it on a very nice car, like a Ferrari F430.
Very, very nice. Here's how we play the game called Quick Quiz, okay?
Quick quiz.
Ask you a bunch of questions. You answer them correctly, you get 25 bucks.
Yes.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
You're not alone today. There are going to be 3 of you riding this ride, and only the 2 money earners will get to go on to level 2. So don't choke, man.
This always gets you, this first drop. Who is taller, Mini-Me or Wee-Man?
Wee-Man!
How many syllables in the word one?
1.
What state was Kobe Bryant born in?
I don't know.
Who is Bill Clinton's vice president?
I don't know.
How many chambers are there in the human heart?
4.
True or bogus? Ronald Reagan is on the $5 bill.
Bogus.
Does Russell Martin play football or baseball?
Football.
True or bogus? Will.i.am is in the Wolverine movie.
Bogus.
Who is older, Steve Carell or Paul Rudd?
Steve Carell.
Woo. How do you feel?
I felt fearless.
Fearless?
I felt fearless. I do it again. I do it again.
No, you were crying up there
My
earlier.
beat was harding. My heart was beating. My beat was harding.
Yeah, your beat was harding. Can't even get his words right. I'm gonna find another contestant. You're gonna get out of here.
Thank you.
Woo. I get geeked up and excited when I get on these kind of rides. You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be, because right now you're on BrainRush.
Really?
Yes, really. Yes, the only game show in the world that takes place right here on the 1,000 pieces of metal. Going 1,000,000 miles an hour. You want to play?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So, what's your name?
I'm Chris.
Chris. Oh, Chris, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to play with my dog and play basketball.
I got you. So, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it?
I would open up a French toast restaurant, and then I would donate most of the money to like a charity or something.
That's good.
Well, you can give the money to charity, but you got to win it first.
This is what we're gonna do, all right? We're gonna play a game called Quick Quiz. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions. For each one you get correct, you win 25 bucks. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
By the way, there's 2 other people playing today, and only the top 2 get to move on.
Which athlete has been on the cover of Sports Illustrated the most times?
I don't know.
How many inches are in a foot?
12.
How many volcanoes in Hawaii?
I don't know.
You okay?
I don't know.
Is Venom a superhero or a supervillain?
Super villain.
True or bogus? Beyonce was in the 3rd Austin Powers movie.
I don't know.
This ride ain't for everybody.
What's up? Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah,
You don't even know
ready,
you don't even know what you're ready for, man. I tell you what you're ready for.
What?
You're ready for BrainRush. Yeah, the only game show in the world that takes place right here, right now on this very roller coaster. You want to play?
I'm down.
You're cool. So, what's your name?
Blake.
Blake.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You getting scared?
Nah.
Our first 2 contestants survived the boomerang, but right now we're trying to see if Blake can knock them out the competition when we come back. All right, we're back. More BrainRush. We're trying to see if Blake can get the job done. What do you do, Blake? What do you do for fun?
Man, I just like to skateboard pretty much, man.
Skateboard, huh? You know any tricks?
Yeah.
Can you do one right now?
Unfortunately, no.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a game called Quick Quiz, all right? Here's how it works. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions. For each one you get correct, you get 25 bucks. That sound good to you?
Sounds good to me.
You gotta know this, though. You are the last of 3 players to compete today, and only the top 2 earners stay in the game.
Let's do it.
You get scared already. I can tell. Oh! How many vowels in the word vowel? I don't know. What does the Spanish word bueno mean in English? I don't know. Is a cockapoo a dog or a cat?
A dog.
True or bogus? Hugh Jackman is in The Lord of the Rings.
Bogus.
What weighs more, 1,000 pounds or a ton?
A ton.
Is Pantera a disease or a metal band?
A disease?
True or bogus? Tobey Maguire was in the movie Sequel.
I don't know.
Good job.
All right.
You crying a little bit?
Nah.
All right, whatever, man. Follow me.
Okay.
So, as you know, our top 2 money earners get to move forward. Now, Vin. You got 5 correct for 125 bucks.
Woo. Woo.
Let's see here. Chris, you got 2 correct for 50 bucks. Here's the deal, Blake. You gotta get more than 50 bucks in order to move forward. Think you did it?
I guess we'll find out.
You got 3 correct for 75 bucks, which
Yes.
means, Chris, too bad, so sad. I apologize. I'm sorry. My stomach is hurting for you. But I got some cash for you. You won $50. Is that cool?
Yeah.
I got one question for you. What are you still doing here? You gotta leave now, man.
Okay.
Bye. And you too. Come on in here. You're gonna move on to the next round.
Yes.
I mean, it's only gonna get tougher. Moving on to the silver bullet.
We are taking it up a whole big notch with this next ride called the Silver Bullet. This coaster is out of control with a 105-foot vertical loop, cobra rolls, and a 0G roll. I have one thing to say to our contestants. Good luck.
All right, Vin and Blake, you just completed level 1. How do you feel?
Feel great.
Both of y'all feel great. Wow, the Doublemint twins. Okay, very funny. Guess what? Round 2 is gonna be a little more difficult. Check this out, Blake. You got some catching up to do. You're lagging a little bit behind in the point total. So what we're gonna have for you to do is go first.
Okay.
That cool?
Cool.
All right, Vin, I want you to step aside for a second. Let me talk to my man Blake over here.
All right.
Blake, here's the deal. We got 2 different colored envelopes, 2 different games inside. Which one do you want to choose?
I'll pick the blue one.
You pick the blue one?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what we got for you.
All right.
The Regurgitator. Very interesting game. Here's how you play. On the slow ride up to the top of the silver bullet, I'm going to read to you a very short story. Now, on the fast ride down, I'm going to ask you 6 questions about what you just heard. You get them all right, and you could win $300.
Oh.
You want to play?
I want to play. I'm ready.
I'll see if he's ready. I'm going to go with you. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
And here is the story, Blake. You ready? According to USA Today, scientists in Dubai have confirmed that they have created the world's first cloned camel. The camel, which has 1 hump, was born on April the 8th and was born after a gestation period of 378 days. Camels are an important commodity in Dubai and are mainly used for racing and transport. Got it?
Gotcha.
Okay, here come your questions.
All right, let's do it.
What animal was cloned?
A camel.
How many humps does the camel have?
Oh, it has 1.
How many days was the camel in gestation?
375.
Woo! Where does the story take place?
Dubai. Woo! Oh, snap.
Name one of the 2 main common uses for camels in Dubai.
Racing. Woo!
In which month was the camel born?
April. Oh! Oh! Hey! Oh, snap! Hi-yo!
Oh, wow, that was intense, right?
I know, man.
Are you crying a little bit?
Nah.
Are you crying a little bit?
Nah.
Listen, man, it's a tough competition. We ain't got time for crybabies. Let's go find Vin. I bet he ain't crying. All right, folks, so here's the deal. I'm standing here with Vin. Now, Vin, envelope you have no choice but to pick matches your shirt. So it's nothing but destiny, and here's the game. Streetwise. Here's how you play. During the ride, I'm gonna tell you 5 letters of the alphabet. When you come back, you have to tell me the letters. Each one you get right is $50, but there's more. You gotta unscramble them into a word. But it's slang, so remember that. Remember the letters and unscramble them correctly, then I'll give you another $50. You wanna play?
I want to play.
You wanna have a seat? I'll see you when I get back. All right, Vin. I'll be down here on the platform talking in your ear, telling you all the letters you need to remember. Whew. K as in kid.
K!
S as in Sam.
S!
N as in name.
N!
A as in apple.
A as in apple. Oh!
T as in ton.
P!
All right, Vin, what letters did you hear?
S-P-A-N-K.
All right. Vin, you got 4 letters correct for $200, but the game's not over yet. All right, Vin, you want to make $50?
I want to make $50.
Cool, here's the deal. Behind you are the 5 correct letters. All you have to do is unscramble the letters into a word. It's a slang word. Here's something else that's very important. Blake told me that he has this in a bag. He said you're no competition for him. I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying. Here's a hint. This is another word for nasty and disgusting. Go. Another word for nasty and disgusting. You better hurry up, Vin. You only got a couple seconds left.
Stank.
Stank. That is the right word. You get to pocket another 50 bucks. But did you make enough money to move on to the next level? No idea, but we'll find out when we come back. All right, welcome back to BrainRush. We are here with Vin and Blake. You guys just conquered the silver bullet. Feels great, right?
Yeah. It's good.
All right, now as you all know, only one can move forward towards level 3. I can't stress the importance of this right now. It is really, really close. I'm looking at the score and woo! So let's get right into it.
Okay.
Blake, your game was the regurgitator and you got 5 questions correct. Now, if you add that to your total in level 1, you got $325. Not bad.
Okay.
Now, Vin, your game, Streetwise. You got 4 letters correct and 1 word. Now, if you combine that with your total from level 1, that gives you 375, which means I am so sorry, Blake. You are not the winner.
All right.
You are the loser. But I got a lovely gift for you. This is a lot of money right here. I can't even count that right now. I was never really good at math. You can take that. Right. That's all yours. Cool. You have a good time?
Yes, sir.
High five, man. You get $325.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, man.
It's been real. Yeah. It's been fun. Adios. Check this out, man. You're going on to level 3.
Level 3.
Level 3, man. I can't take. Listen, I'm going crazy. I'm so excited. Level 3. It's pretty dangerous. The Accelerator. Ah! I always get you. Always get you.
This coaster is psychotic. The Accelerator. Starting with a punishing 0 to 82 miles per hour in just 2 seconds, you're like a human rocket as you shoot straight out and up at a 90-degree angle. Good luck even remembering your own name. The Accelerator defines BrainRush.
All right, Vin. Congratulations. You made it all the way to level 3. How do you feel?
I feel amazing.
Feel amazing?
I feel amazing.
Take a look at this beauty right behind me. Think you can handle it?
I can handle it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right, check this out, man. You got 4 categories to choose from. The first, Zap Pal, and that's superheroes and comic books and stuff like that. Second, Penalty Box, all about sports. Now, third is Watch Out, TV and movies. Finally, you got Know It All. That's pretty much general knowledge. Okay, so which category would you like to pick?
Zap Pal.
Zap Pal?
Zap Pal.
Wow! Okay, check this out. We're gonna play a little game I like to call Motor Mouth, but before I do, I would hate to send you off empty-stomached. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna offer you a little meal to have right before you get on. Chili cheese fries. Good luck stomaching this on the Accelerator. What? To sweeten the deal, if you eat that right now, I'll give you $100 cash.
Right now?
Right now. All right, go. Ooh, how does that taste? Yeah, that tastes good, don't it? Don't smell that great. Eat it, son! Let it go down. Let it get in there. Okay. Let it get in there. Is it in there? Put some more in there. All right, cool.
Hello, my name is Benjamin. How are you? I finished that chili.
Are you done? And here you go. $100 as promised. Put it in your pocket right now. Seriously, put it in your pocket before I take it back. All right, Vin, you in tight?
I'm tight.
You all strapped in?
All strapped in?
I'm gonna ask you only 1 question, but it has many correct answers. You got 24 seconds to list as many as you can think of. Right now, the more answers you give us, the more money you win. Like, you know, first answer's worth 50 bucks, second's worth 100, so on and so forth, and it goes up and up and up. Cool?
Cool.
Okay, your category was Zap Pal. Okay, Vin, here's your question. List as many members of the Fantastic Four as you can.
The doors! Mr. Fantastic! The doors, the thing, Mr. Fantastic! The doors, the thing, Mr. Fantastic, beautiful girl!
All right, Vin, how you feel?
I feel drained.
You feel drained?
I feel drained.
We asked you to name as many of the Fantastic Four as you could. Were you able to rattle off some characters?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep.
All right, let's see. You got 4 correct for $500, all right? Now, if you add that from your totals of
level 1 and level 2. That leaves you with $875.
$875.
Yes.
Wow.
That sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right, Vin, check this out. Would you like to double your money? But before you answer that, we gotta go to commercial. All right, people, welcome back to BrainRush. I am in this death trap right now with Vin. Vin, you smashed the competition, all right? You made it all the way to level 3, the Accelerator, and that was a piece of cake for you. But here's the deal. You got $875. That's what you've earned so far. But, I want to know if you're willing to, double your money. All right, check this out, all right? I'm going to ask you one question that has only one answer, okay? If you answer correctly, you'll double your prize money to $1,750. But if you get it wrong, cut it in half and you'll go home with $437.
50 cents.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
All or nothing.
All or nothing. Ooh, it's pretty much all or half. But once again, one question, one correct answer. You get it right, we will take off and we'll zoom into outer space and you'll double your money to $1,750. But if you get it wrong, we're gonna sit here and thumb wrestle. You ready?
I'm ready.
Aquaman is from what underwater city?
City of Atlantis?